I'm Jeni Keeler. I live at 4321 Shore Drive, thankfully now in Deerfield Township. However, we know all of what happens here in the city of Mason affects everyone in this area. My kids attend Mason City schools and buildings on this block. My family receives most of its health care at Tri-Health just a few hundred yards from where we stand. And I will not stand idly by while you try to restrict women's access to health care. I know I'm not the only one in this room who's had an abortion. It was the best choice for my physical health and my mental health at the time, and the best choice for my family, and I'm not ashamed of it. I choose to say that out loud in this room full of people because when things having to do with sex or body parts, especially women's body parts, are kept in the shadows where shame tends to lurk, people in power will use that to try to manipulate and intimidate, all in an attempt to grow their own personal or political power over others. As someone who's made the choice to have an abortion, and someone who is also a mother, I know that neither decision is easy, and both decisions are brave. I attended the legislative meeting of this council last week. A proposal was put forth by Councilmember Nelson to continue public participation in council meetings via Zoom to give the public better access. Mayor Grossman wasn't interested, saying, quote, "That's just another layer to manage. If you can't manage a Zoom meeting, you shouldn't be managing other people's uteruses." Councilman Honorlaw, perhaps the most ironic name in history, my family and countless others do not want a tax-dodging insurrectionist dictating what happens in our doctor's offices. When I look at the community and I see women and girls here and throughout Mason, I see neighbors. When you take away the ability for half my neighbors to make decisions about what happens in their own reproductive organs, you're discriminating against them based on their gender. Some of you have already announced your public support for this extremist legislation, showing us that when you see women and girls in this room and in our community, you don't see neighbors, you see forced incubators for your political gain. I urge you to stay in your lane. To be clear, that's roundabouts and bike paths, not uteruses and vaginas. Thank you.